Hey, hello there. I'm Navi, or Ivan, and welcome to War Corrupted Inside Episode 1. Today I would like to talk about my new release of certain pieces of getting canvas prints at fineartamerica.com. Um, and I will be talking about certain situations, my life currently, and just art in general. I think I would like to talk about more about art. I'll be talking about games too, about almost everything really. Um, Where Corrupted Inside is going to be a series. This is actually going to be the podcast that I won't stop. I will continue doing it because I felt like my old podcast, the Useful Podcast, wasn't really genuine. I felt like I was more like scripting it, and I didn't like that. I want it to feel more genuine, and I want to really, hopefully, in the future episodes, talk to my buddies, catch up with them, and continue doing that. And you know, it'll be really amazing. Um, with this podcast release, I will be releasing the website to go to fineartamerica.com with my artwork on it, and you can buy prints, you can buy phone cases and tote bags. I don't know the correct sizings for it because they don't really tell me a lot, but I trust these guys a lot more than any other website lately. So I'll be releasing my artwork on there, and if you would be kind enough to check it out. You don't really have to buy anything. Just check out my artwork, the certain pieces I have released. And if you do purchase a canvas or a print of my artwork, I appreciate it. I really do. That's just genuine of you, and I appreciate it a lot if you do purchase one of my pieces. Moving on from that, creative wise in my life currently, I have been doing all right, but not really that all right. I have creative block as of late. I will today be trying to create like new designs because there's a difference between my designs of my artwork releases of my prints and the merchandise that I want to do. I want to make a collection for that, and sooner or later I will also release like fine prints and actual prints in person. Sooner or later, when the vaccines start rolling out more and it starts getting more calmer, I guess. But we also need to figure out climate change and all that shit. Uh, Starting off slowly, I enjoy talking because it just makes me feel comfortable with myself. Because as of late, well, not as of late, since high school, I wasn't really social. I did get a lot of social anxiety. Now I don't really care because I hate people. And if you keep on thinking to yourself, hey, maybe if I talk more, I can uh, shit on these kids because they're trash people. Trash people always keep on living. I don't really do that a lot often, but I do. I'm able to speak back in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm just more social really. It's not really like attacking people or anything, but I'm able to do that more without being a little bitch about it and having anxiety and like full on hardcore depression that I used to have. Depression still lingers. It's always going to linger for everyone, in my opinion. Money does not help with depression. Nothing helps with depression. Only yourself and the way you work with it and you work around it sometimes too. That's my experience from taking antidepressants, anti-anxiety, mood, whatever the fuck I was taking. I was taking Xanax. I was taking fucking fake Xanax. Adderall. I've taken over. I was a pill boy basically, and now all I do is just smoke marijuana because it's my favorite thing to do. Honestly, it is. I really do enjoy it. I think I'm gonna take a break from smoking and just start doing more edibles. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I think that's the better part of me. Sooner or later, I'll be able to start growing my own plants, and that will be way, way better. Especially because I would love to grow Pineapple Express and Widowmaker. I think those two are my favorite strains. Um, Going from marijuana, let's go back to school. School, I've been doing well. Well, I was at Temple. I'm going to be switching over to Kutztown, so my brother and I will finish school basically almost at the same time. Because it's cheaper, and the courses that I'm going to take are way cheaper and basically the same. So we will be transferring to Kutztown. Uh, Currently, I'm just hating, hating on myself big time. Um, as in hating on myself is like I've been trying to uh, push myself into doing something else. I've been doing a lot of digital work lately. I want to do more, but I think I'm gonna start doing more video editing stuff because I haven't done that in a while, and I need to go back and relearn stuff that I've been doing, learn more. I've been trying to get into After Effects more, but I cannot do that. I hate After Effects. I hate After Effects and Illustrator, but I think I can work with After Effects because it's close to the Premiere and video editing stuff. Because more for VFX and all that jazz. And I pay every year around like 2K for using like Cinema 4D. Uh, I pay for Photoshop and Premiere now. I'm not gonna pirate it instantly every time now. Probably when I feel like I should take a break from purchasing it because I'm not gonna really use it. I'm probably gonna do that. Stop the monthly thing that I do, but for all products that I've been paying for. But I'm alright for that for now. Um, I've been I've been searching myself, if that makes sense. I've been seeing, will I continue doing art, or will I further my will I pursue political science? And I don't know. I don't know. That's why Kutztown is there, because I don't know. That is an adorable dog. I'm next to my window and I see a dog. That dog is adorable. Um, I don't know. I've been trying to see what I can pursue, what I can do, what I can enjoy more. I don't know exactly what I'll do or what I'll be doing, but I know for sure I do want to push myself to a better mindset, and see what I do want to further my enjoyment and make profit out of it, because at this point I love what I do, but I need to make money out of it. Money is the main solution, in my opinion, for not happiness, but to just pay bills and get stuff and all that shit. Uh, Market yourself properly. I have to market myself properly. Um, I have to find out how to do that way better than I used to do for my old clients for their websites. Even though it's basically SEOing and networking, it doesn't work like that most of the time, especially now during COVID. How am I going to network with people if I'm not able to know them in person? I'm not able to vibe with them in a way, because online vibing is different from in person, and it's just I am not able to work with that. Uh, I can only work with people that I already know that I've met in person, not just randos basically. Um, but that it, not not randos in a way. If I can fuck with you through the internet and you seem like a genuine person that I can fuck with, then I'm most likely going to network with you. I'm most likely going to find a way. Hey, what can we do? What can we work on with each other? What can I do for you? What do you need for like video editing or like artwork? Or hey, you want like a track for your podcast or something, whatever. Like all that shit. Like I want to do more of that, but in person. Even though like for example like Omar and Corin, and I fuck with those guys. Those guys are from Philly. Those guys I can vibe with because um, I was basically raised here. I was basically raised in Philly. I was raised in Montgomery County as well. You know, I was raised around that environment. I know that I can fuck with them in person. Um, and one day I will. One day I will meet up with these guys because these guys are fucking chill. I love these. I love these guys. It's like they have great vibes. I can definitely fuck with them. Um, Going from that, shout out to Omar, Heart Depth, my man. I'm still listening to the songs. You're like way, way too fucking good, man. Like, Style Council will always be one of my favorites. Um, but his latest release was Passion Fruit, and I love that song. It's one of my top tens. Style Council will always be number one, and then below that is Donnie Electric. Man, they're talented people. Like I fuck with their music so much, especially Omar and Donnie's Donato's. Their music is genuine. Like I fuck with it a lot. I love indie pop, just pop. It's sick. It's sick. Indie in general. Anyone who's independent, really, I fuck with it because it's like, who wouldn't? I believe that Philly music is pretty fucking damn good. You can never go wrong with any song that comes out of Philly. I mean, a couple of people that are like SoundCloud rappers that I can't fuck with because they can't rap at all. But for sure, there's rappers there. There's indie musicians. Punk is still there. Punk rock, rock. Um, Hyper pop, I cannot fuck with really. Hyper pop is disgusting, in my opinion. Hyper pop is fucking get that shit out of here. If people enjoy hyper pop, that's your opinion. That's your enjoyment, not mine. God, I fucking hate hyper pop. Um, I'm going from there. I guess every podcast is going to be short now because I don't have anything to really speak about in a way. But this is basically just announcing that this is technically my first episode, and We're Corrupted Inside is going to keep on doing it. We're going to keep on creating it. We're going to keep on releasing stuff because it's a way to put myself and say, hey, I'm still here mentally. If I ever do stop, then I'm not there mentally. I'm not there at all, if that makes sense. This is more like a self check, really. It's more to know, hey, are you really there, Ivan? Or are you just wandering around in space? Which I would love to do every day. And I do that every day. I spend way too much on weed. Um, medically, I do not get street weed, just pure dispensary. I love that stuff. Dispensary weed is amazing. Never get street weed. Please, please research your stuff and try to get a medical card. Never buy street weed unless it's like Colorado street weed, if that makes sense. Colorado, I call it street weed because it's recreation over there. Um, if it's from Colorado, oh man, White Widow from Colorado is way too fucking good. White Widow. Um, Pineapple Express is always going to be one of my favorites too. Uh, Either or. Closing that out with marijuana. We're Corrupted Inside, episode 1 has finished. Goodbye.